Hey, 7th grade, it's Mr. Woolley again, and we have a new lesson for you for the second lesson of week 3. It's finding out the percent of a number. So, using some of your skills from our earlier lesson this week, from converting between percents and fractions and decimals and stuff, use some of those skills. But once you see how to do this, it should be a pretty quick video for you guys today. Alright, to find the percent of a number, reminder to turn a percent into a decimal. Put a decimal at the end of the percent and slide it 2 places to the left. I goofed up on the previous worksheet and I made that same mistake here, so hopefully that didn't cause anybody some issues. But in IXL, if you work on that, hopefully it'll be fixed there. To find the percent of a number, all you have to do is turn the percent into a decimal number and then multiply that to the number. That's it. So say, for example, here, if you wanted to find 50% of $6, make your 50% a decimal number, 0.50, and then just times the $6 and you get $3. And remember, like 50% is half of something, so half of 6 is 3, so our answer does make sense. 20% of 40, well, make that 20% turn into a decimal number and multiply it to 40, and it equals 8. If I wanted 100% of 90, it's just going to be 90, because 100% of any number just is that number. 100% is always a full amount of something. If you want 75% of $76, now some of you might recognize 75% as like 3/4 of a certain amount. So 75% of $76, we just take 0.75 times the $76, and we get $57. 40% of 7, just make that 40% a decimal number, 0.40 times 7, and you get 2.8. And sometimes you want more than a full amount of something, like 100% is always a full amount. Well, you can have 175% of something, more than a full amount. So if I wanted 175% of 5.56, I still would pretend there's a decimal on the end, slide it 2 places to the left, and it's 1.75. times 5.56. You get the 9.73 there. All right? So we can still use this skill in word problems also. So if we have 10% of 30 students voted, how many students voted? Well, I would just take 10% and turn it in the decimal, 0.10, and times it by the 30, and you should get 3. 3 students voted there. And then here's another one. If there are 70 problems on the test and Anna got 30% correct, how many did she get correct? Well, she got 30% right. That means you just take 30%, 0 times 70, and it gives you 21. So once again, those are some examples, and here's some sample problems for you to work on in the back, and good luck. If we have 70% of 90, we're trying to figure out how much that'll be. What's 25% of 840? What's 2% of 30? 125% of 200. And then we have a couple word problems here. Heidi spent 75% of the money in her pocket at the movie theater. She had 50%. How much did she spend? Carrie earned $15 more on her neighbor's lawn. Then she spent 10% of her earnings putting gas back in her lawnmower. How much did she spend on gas? Tim got 80% of the problems correct on his assignment. There are 25 problems. How many problems did he get correct? And Jerry opened up 45% of his birthday presents in the morning. He had 20 presents. How many presents did he open in the morning? So pause those if you need to and you're working on any of those. And here's your answer key. Number 1 should have been 63. 2 was 210. 3 was 0.6. 4 was $250. 5 was $37.50. Number 6 was $1.50, and number 7 was 20, and number 8 was 9, and these all came from IXL L5 and L6 out of your 7th grade library, for those who'd like to practice some more with those. So thank you very much, and have a good day.